Welcome everybody, this is Link.
And Sora, who is
And Boogan.
incredibly tired.
This is weekly update number 76.3. We already had a second version of it, and now this is the third version of it because we had a little bit of an issue with microphone muting that we got taken care of. Sorry about that. That's the reason the update wasn't up yesterday and it's coming out tonight instead. YouTube, we're at 185 subscribers, which is up 1 from last week, and we're at 5,824 views, which is up 19. Twitter, we're at 1,526 followers, up 3 from last week. Facebook, we're at 118 likes, which is no change. Twitch, we're at 56 followers still, which is no change, but we're at 1,003 views, which is up 3 from last week. Thank you everybody who's checked us out. It does mean a lot to us. And now you guys have a thing.
Smite, we've been playing a bit more of it now that I'm back from my trip.
Yep.
And we're getting pretty good. We're trying to get some team practices in there. That's about it right now. If you want to join us, always just send one of us like a message and we can incorporate you into a game or so.
So this past week we had a bunch of videos come up. These include Xenoblade, and there was a Real Friends video that came up earlier this morning, which I'm going to kind of count as last week because this is a weekly update, and it's a weird position for it. But
as well as a Pokemon video.
Well, yeah, we had a Pokemon video and a Xenoblade video come out this morning, so that counts too. But this next week we're going to have Pokemon, we're going to have Xenoblade, we're going to have probably another concert video. I went to see Fall Out Boy a little ways back. I'm going to see if I can crop some of that together. I took a bunch of video. I think I got at least 30 seconds of video from all but 2 of the songs in the entire set, so I have quite a bit of video from that concert. Otherwise, we're going to have Minecraft. There's going to be a tutorial going up on how to beat the Wither in a very easy way that you don't even really have to do anything. Honestly, it's the biggest cheat on beating the Wither ever. It's amazing, and I think that in my first run I died, but my second time trying it, when I actually figured out how to do it, I didn't even take any damage from him, so it's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and he actually got me a lot of resources too. I think I got like a block of iron from doing it too, so why not?
So why not?
Yeah. And we're gonna have
Not bad at all.
We're gonna have another Fallout video coming out, so look for that. What was last week's question?
Last week's question was, if you saw it, what was your opinion of Batman vs. Superman, the Dawn of Justice movie that came out? I think it was 2 weeks ago now.
And since none of us saw it, other than Boogan, and there were no comments this week to mention their thoughts on the movie, we're just gonna have Boogan talk about it.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the action scenes were pretty good, but the overall story and plot, one way that I described, and I've heard several other people describe it, is like someone who put a rabbit on coffee or caffeine and then put him on cocaine. Like it goes massively through. They try to kind of show a little bit of backstory and epically fail at it. Obviously they're going to have the Wonder Woman movie and some of the other characters that cameoed in it. They're going to have like solo movies, or they're going to be coming from the show. But overall, they didn't even give even a close little snippet of it. The cameos are so short and so like little shown that you hardly know who they are. There's one cameo that they didn't even tell us, and that they never explain exactly who that was or why the heck that was in there.
Okay.
So it was just a big jumble of crap. So I'm sorry. I know people like Rotten Tomatoes had a terrible score for it, and then people came in and like it was 33% when I went to see it on Rotten Tomatoes. It actually went down after that. But other people, like people's fans' input into it, I think it was like at 88%. But then again, you have to remember with that kind of stuff,
You got the diehards.
people can create multiple accounts and boost that score up. So that score doesn't matter. Critics really matter.
I don't feel like people are making multiple accounts and doing it, though. From what I've heard, talking to a lot of the people that I've talked to at my works and like around campus and everything, is that for the diehard nerds that are my friends, they said that it was a good movie in terms of the scenes were good, but in terms of plot, it was really lacking, and they tried to fit too much into one movie. Into their time slot that they said. But from the general public, I've heard both that it was very quick paced and like they didn't really understand what was going on, and I heard the other side saying people that just really liked the movie because it was like a superhero movie and they're naive, and I'm not to call my friends naive, but a lot of the people that I hang out with aren't really that into the superhero genre to the point where they really understand what a superhero movie should be putting out there and what it shouldn't be putting out there. So
Yeah.
I would think that the majority of people who go on Rotten Tomatoes are going to be over-optimistic with movies, just in general, not necessarily because they have multiple accounts or because it's a superhero movie or anything like that. From what I've seen, normally the fan view is a bit higher up, or the fan score is a bit higher than the critic score.
The different cinematic things that have come out over the years. I'll give one example that I looked at. The Last Airbender movie by M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, keep that in mind, okay? Rotten Tomatoes score. Do you know what that is? What it was?
No.
What?
It's 40%.
That's better than I thought.
So
Yeah.
it got higher than the initial vote of Batman vs Superman.
That's a problem.
Batman vs Superman was better than that was. And this like I watched all of the Last Airbender series.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's great. I recommend watching it if you haven't. But the and I've read the comics for the Batman vs Superman arc.
Okay.
It kind of seems like they were doing two timelines and arcs at the same time, which could be why it was mixed up. But it's just here's hoping for a better sequel movies and better introduction movies for like Wonder Man and the other ones.
Wonder Man?
Aquaman. Wonder Woman, you know what I meant.
I got you.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
I want to mention something. I believe that it's Dark Knight Returns is what it's based on. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, from my knowledge of Dark Knight Returns and from what my nerdy friends have talked to me about, they did a fairly good job of doing the Dark Knight Returns in this movie. However,
Yes.
However, doing The Dark Knight Returns as a movie is not something that I would have expected to happen, because it's not one of those comic books that appeals to everybody. It's one of those classics that's iconic in all kinds of ways because of the way that it was written, the way that it was drawn, the way that the suit designs were and everything. But at the same time, it's not something that I feel like the general public would really like, or even the general nerd community would really like.
So, also going into it, here's some a few complaints that I heard out there, but the Zack Snyder and several of the producers and writers let out a little tidbit to tell you like why it happened. Most people's grievance or a lot of people's grievance came from, oh, Batman is using guns and does killing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember, in the comics, after the Joker kills Robin, he puts away that rule and starts killing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And assuming that the Robin suit that you see that says "Ha ha, jokes on you," assuming that he's dead, that would tell you why Batman's starting to use guns and is not afraid of killing people.
And he's supposed to be like this old, wizened Batman, and he's obviously not going to be as agile and able to do what he used to do. And in the Dark Knight Returns comic, he does actually brand and kill, or is willing to use deadly force.
Which is what happens in the movie, somewhat.
Yeah, so, and a lot of people complained about it, but it's because Batman went through a dark fucking time. To relate this back to Doctor Who, it'd be like the entire David Tennant. So.
Well, you're not wrong.
You aren't wrong.
You are not wrong.
Anyway, we should probably move on off this, because we've been talking about this way too long. There was no comment of the week. Unfortunately, nobody commented on any of our videos, so we can't even pretend like somebody did a good job. So, sorry guys. Do better next time. I'm watching you. Okay. Live stream announcement. Sora's live streaming in the middle. Actually, we made him take a break from live streaming to record this, and he'll be back on. He's recording every day. If he doesn't record every day, one of us two, I don't know where I'm trying to point right now. There we go. Boogan or myself will be recording if Sora can't. So no matter what, this month of April, we will have somebody recording every single day. If we can keep it going to May, that'd be nice too, but we'll see how that goes. Over the summer, we'll definitely try to do it, because we should have a little bit more time that one of us at least can get off. I know that I'm working on my work schedule right now between my two jobs, and I'm trying to make sure that I have time to get stuff done for the channel, to stream, to have events, hopefully get more involved in what we're doing, because we've had this channel for a while, and we just need to keep putting in the effort to it.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
and I'm getting more comfortable streaming alone, so I might continue it into May, streaming every day, because I can comfortably play at a good skill and talk at the same time now. So
normally I complain about Sora, but my sibling actually checked him out and said that it was a pretty good stream. So
it is so far.
I'm complimenting him on that. Normally I'm like, Sora, you need to talk because you suck, and you sit there and we literally don't talk for like 8 hours, and I cry and sleep. Bless you.
Bless you.
Like the Xenoblade stream, I one time fell asleep and tried walking through a door. Sora was like, Link, what you doing? I'm like, I woke up, I analyzed the situation and said, I don't know, I was just trying to go through. I was hoping it would open. Because that's how boring it was. But apparently not anymore,
Fair
so
enough.
that's awesome. Alright, social media announcement. Check out our Facebook and our Twitter. We post on there daily. If we're not posting, we're sharing something or reblogging something. Yeah, definitely check it out. So what's up with TRS? Real quick, Sora, go ahead.
I'm still doing my stream every day in April, going to school, editing video, playing Fire Emblem, having no life, being tired.
Okay. Boogan, what about you?
Starting my new job today.
Yeah.
And then school. I got a really good grade on my last class.
Good.
For the final paper, I got 305 points out of 305 points.
Nice.
So,
Woo!
That's awesome. And you're actually on break between semesters right now, is that correct?
Yes.
Cool.
But I work a lot, and then I have a wedding coming up, so I just found out that, you know Shazam?
Yep.
Yeah.
Marvel Hero Shazam?
Yep.
Or is it DC?
It's Marvel.
No, it's okay. But he, guess who just got cast as the, one of the entities of Shazam? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, thank God. Wait, is Shazam? Shazam. He is actually okay. I take it back. He's definitely DC.
Yeah,
That is
Dwayne
awesome.
The Rock Johnson.
I like that's casting at its best.
Any of you watch
Yep.
WWE?
No, I heard the WrestleMania didn't go so good.
Well, it went okay. It was a little scary because the guy jumped off a 20-foot tall cage
Oh.
and had to be taken to the hospital.
Oh.
But in other words, the they had like a gang up where like Dwayne The Rock Johnson came back. This is his first time back at WrestleMania and stuff. He came back and he evidently was like against him. It was 3 other guys, and out of nowhere comes John Cena.
That's awesome.
It was what, like, I don't like John Cena as much, but the fact that he just like shows up was hilarious, and he like they won. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's up with me is that I've been going to school. I was on the Jester Fall podcast this past week actually, and it was a lot of fun. I learned how to do the sound equipment, how to use the mixer, how to use the microphones, how to take up and set down. We actually, well, not we. I was doing the audio stuff, but it was recorded, so it's on video, and I'm actually going to be appearing in it because I talked
Nice.
I talked a little bit, but not really a lot. I talked about Michael Jackson, about Fall Out Boy, and I think that was about it actually. So
Sounds like just one conversation with you.
yeah, for real. Anyway,
he's not wrong.
Anyway, as soon as that information is up, we'll probably share it on our page or like add it to a playlist or something. I don't know how long it's going to take them to edit it because they have like 2 fancy cameras that they were like trying to edit together into one video, and they have the audio that they recorded, and it's a huge process, more than anything that I want to do. So I'm glad I'm not doing it. Anyway, because of us, or because of me being on there, and because of Sam being such a great guy, we actually are able to do a podcast with his equipment, or any type of recording that we want to do with his equipment, if we end up finding an idea that we can justify using the equipment for. So
Yep.
if we have a particular stream that we want to try using that equipment, and we think that'll work out pretty well because it's like a big event, we can probably do that. So if you guys have any ideas, you the audience, please comment below and we'll think about that. Otherwise, Sora and Boogan, if you guys figure out anything, we can talk about it later. Sora and Boogan will talk about that later. And that's
Okay.
pretty much what's up with me. So what is the question for this week, Boogan?
The question for this week is, after Batman vs Superman is as one of like the team-ish movies that came out, what are you guys looking forward to, or what are your guys' thoughts on Captain America Civil War?
I'm gonna go see it.
Well, we're going to talk
Yeah.
about it next week, though, so...
Yep.
Yes, but we should also all go see it, and then all go. Well, we should all talk about it next week, and then all go see it when it comes out.
I'm good with that. I'm sure
Yeah, me
my
too.
girlfriend will want to come too, but I'm good with it. Alright, do you guys have anything else you need to say? Anything else you want to say? Anything else
Nope.
you want to talk about?
Just I'll see you guys around on my streams for the month.
Alright, yeah, make sure to check them out. Go to our Twitch and hit follow. And when it says the little spiel about do you want to get notified, or notified when we are live, hit yes, and we'll send you Twitch will send you an email, or they'll actually give you a little alert on your phone, and they'll let you know that we're live, so you can come check us out whenever you're free and we're actually streaming.
Yep.
Other than that, please like, share, comment on our videos, try to be the comment of the week, and subscribe as always. We love you all, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.